Welcome to day 2 of the Diastasis Recti challenge. Today is all about integrity. We're talking about the connective tissue. So this linea alba that basically is the connective point or the connective tissue of your 2 six-pack muscles. And when we talk about diastasis recti, this is such a big part of it because it's not just about the gap or the distance between those 2 six-pack muscles or your diastasis, your gap. It is also about the integrity or the bounce back or the strength, I guess, in a way, of your linea alba, your connective tissue. So we're focusing today a lot about connection like we did yesterday, but it is really focused on that drawing in and connecting again. We're using a scarf. If you don't have a scarf handy, you can use anything, a towel, a jumper, anything that wraps around you, because the idea as we do the exercises is that we'll just be working with a gentle tug and hug to get that sensation of the wrap. Okay, so if you don't have one, pause, go grab yourself a scarf or anything that you can wrap around your torso and do this, and let's get started. So we are focusing on our back to start with. Now, of course, if you like this, then make sure you do hit subscribe and give this video a like. For more just like this, head over to PregActive.com for my full core rehab program. All right, let's go lying down on our back. You're using your scarf. As always, lie onto your side, then onto your back. So, let's breathe to start with. So just have that scarf wrapped and try to have it thick. So you don't want to have it all bunched up in one spot. Just have it wrapped nicely around your body. And just let it go, just let it relax as we focus a few deep breaths. So just take a big breath in, let everything expand. Let it go. One more just like this. Breathe in, let everything expand. Just let it go. Okay. Grab a hold of the ends of your scarf. Take a breath in, feel the expansion. As you exhale, feel a lift through your pelvic floor and then gently hug your scarf or pull your scarf so it helps wrap around you as you exhale. As you breathe in, let that go a little, let the belly expand, let everything expand. And then exhale, think pelvic floor first, then hug and wrap as you pull that scarf just a little, not super tight. Okay, breathe and expand, adding into some leg slides here. As you exhale, pelvic floor first, pull the scarf, wrap and hug and slide one leg out long just to the ground. Let the heel connect to the ground. And then breathe in, let that foot come back. Exhale again, pelvic floor, then scarf wraps and hugs as you slide the leg long. Let the foot lower to the ground. And then breathe in, let that go. Adding a level next time, exhale, pelvic floor first, then the scarf, then lengthen and hover that heel just above the ground. And then breathe in, draw it back. Other side, so we are alternating here. Pelvic floor always first, then engage through that core, lengthen and hover the leg. Breathe in, release. Keep going here, alternating. Lengthening the leg, pelvic floor, belly gently hugs. Feel that gentle squeeze or hug of the scarf. Breathe in. Again, other side, lengthen. And breathe in. Keep alternating your legs here. Use your exhale, pelvic floor first, then wrap and hug and feel that gentle connection. Breathe in, let it go. Exhale, lengthen. So perfect. We have 2 more each side. Breathing in. Exhale, lengthen the leg. Slow and steady wins the race. Last time, each side here. Exhale, pelvic floor first, belly, wrap, hug. And then breathe in, let it go. Other side, exhale. Beautiful. Release, let it go, and then just rock. I need to emphasize here that it's not just about the abs. When we're talking about core, you need to work with that pelvic floor. Doesn't matter what style of birth you had, we need to be working into your pelvic floor, particularly if we're working into the abdominals, because you don't want that extra pressure going down onto the pelvic floor. Working into heel taps now. So a heel tap is literally lifting the leg and then it lowers down and the heel taps to the ground. So I'll add a few progressions as we go along. Having your scarf ready, I like to actually have the elbows just on the ground and just let there be a pull from there. So take that breath in, let everything expand. And then exhale. Hug pelvic floor, belly, lift the leg. And lower, breathing in. Other side, exhale. Hug, wrap. Breathe in, let it go. So keep going like this, lift pelvic floor. Belly engages. And then breathe in, let it go. Good, exhale. Breathing in. So keep going like this, or you can do a direct swap. So take a breath in at the top, and then exhale, swap the feet. And swap. So I like to swap on the exhale breath. So find the rhythm that works well for you. Remembering that the exhale is generally the harder part of the exercise. And you really want to be focusing on lifting that pelvic floor and engaging through the belly, or wrapping and hugging with your scarf as well in that exhale phase. Remember, if this feels too much, if you feel like you're getting any coning or doming through the belly, it just feels too hard, there's any aching in the back, then you stay with that option we started with, and that is single leg lift, lower it down, and then swap. Good. Keep going. So the closer your knee is in towards your chest here, the easier this is going to be for you. So if you need to draw that knee in closer again, do so. The further away that heel is as you tap it out, the harder it's going to be. Now with postpartum recovery, harder is not necessarily better, and it does not necessarily mean that you have a quicker recovery. You need to work within your own limits and how far you can go whilst maintaining or regulating your intra-abdominal pressure. I'm going to put a link to a video down below just about intra-abdominal pressure, so make sure you go ahead and watch that one. All right, and then release everything. Rock those knees from side to side. Okay, we're heading back up into a seated position. Roll yourself to the side, then come back up. Because if you do have diastasis recti or abdominal separation, a full sit-up motion can be too much. So just be mindful when you come up that you want to be rolling to the side. Okay, let's set that scarf back up again, wrapping it around your body. Come through to a comfortable seat. Maybe have a cushion or a blanket if you feel like you need that. Okay, let's sit tall. It's exactly the same thing. Or if you find this is a bit too cramped, you can always kneel. So kneeling or seated, your choice completely. We're going to work here into just some breaths. Breathing in, feel the expansion, everything. As you exhale, lift pelvic floor, then hug and feel that wrap of your torso as you hug and wrap your scarf. And then breathe in, let it go. Keep going like this, pelvic floor first, then engage through the core. Now, we are working differently to what we did before. Breathe in. Exhale and engage. We are working against gravity now when it comes to your pelvic floor. And we're working again against gravity slightly when it comes to your abdominal connection. So when you lay on the ground, it's easiest. Being more upright, it makes it harder. So just something to remember. Although it might seem similar, it is a very different exercise. Breathe in. Just do 2 more, then we're moving into kneeling squats. Last one. Now, if kneeling squats is too much on your knees, maybe your standing squats might be better for you. Let's come all the way up. And I like to tuck the toes here. So let's take that breath in, lengthen spine. And exhale. Okay, so breathe in, lower down. Exhale, lift pelvic floor, belly, and wrap and hug that scarf. Again, breathe in. Exhale, and lift, so lengthen through the body. Exhale. There's 4. Heading for 10 if we can. 5. Up and 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. Beautiful work. All right, release the scarf. We'll do 1 or 4 kneeling movement without the scarf, but the idea is that you're feeling like the scarf is wrapping around your body. Again, working against gravity in a whole different way. So take that breath in. As you exhale, pelvic floor lifts, belly hugs, wrap. Again, this is just your foundation. Breathe in, open, expand. 5 of these. Exhale, pelvic floor, belly. Feel like there is a scarf wrapping around you. Breathe it in. Exhale. Breathe it in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And then slowly release. Rock those hips from side to side. And then coming through to a comfortable seat. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Take a big breath here. Let it go. And that is your workout complete for today. Like I said, I'm dropping below a link through to that intra-abdominal pressure video. Really important you get an understanding of that so you have a better idea of where we're heading with this and how you can recover better in terms of your exercises, movements throughout the day, what you can do to help yourself recover from your diastasis recti. I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of the challenge. Of course, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll be most happy to answer those for you. And feel free, head over to PregActive.com for my full core rehab program and all my Stronger Mama challenges. For more videos just like this, visit PregActive.com.